You've obviously clicked on this video by mistake because it is the first video of the third and final season of the makeup looks from a series of unfortunate events. I have dedicated my life to chronicling the makeup looks of these characters. You've made no such dedication yourself, so you'd be better off clicking off this video and watching something more pleasant. Better yet, you should drop your laptop or handheld device into a deep pit and walk away. So obviously, we're back to a series of unfortunate events. The third and final season breaks my heart. I reread the whole series because I'm such a book nerd. And our first look is of Kit Snicket, the mysterious and tough individual who we meet in the Slippery Slope. In the book, we do not meet her until the penultimate peril, but I suppose she could have been doing some background stuff in the Slippery Slope book. If you're a big fan of the Netflix adaptation, you should absolutely check out this book, The Incomplete History of Secret Organizations. It's an excellent companion to the series on Netflix. It has awesome pictures, inspiration for the costumes and makeup, and a ton of behind-the-scenes information, even an introduction by Neil Patrick Harris. There's maps, all kinds of cool stuff. So you should check that out if you're a fan. But as I said, today we're doing our first look, and it is of Kit Snicket traveling through the mountains trying to save the Baudelaires. So without any further ado, let's get started. So I've already used MAC Studio Fluid Foundation in NW10 all over my face to get a nice glowy finish. So Kit's eye makeup is pretty subtle, pretty neutral. So I'm just going to take some shades from my Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. So I'm going to start with this light shade here, 13, and put that all over the brow bone. And then move on to Combust here and put that all over the lid. And then with Combust. So I'm going to take this warm brown, it's the color Whisky, and run that lightly through the crease, not to give too much color, but just to add a little more depth and contour. There's not a lot of eyeliner on Kit, but at her lash line it is a little bit intenser, so I'm going to take a black eyeshadow. Any black eyeshadow will do, this one's just in this palette, in Black Market, and run that really tightly along the lash line. Want to get super close because we want it to look like we're wearing no eyeliner. Sort of stamping it on, sort of pushing it into the lash line. And then we don't really want to wing it out, just sort of complete your lash line. So you can see we kind of have the effect of the liner looking like the lashes are fuller, but not so full on that it looks like you're wearing too much eyeliner. That makes sense? Kit's eyes are very wide and bright, and to try and achieve that effect on myself, I'm going to use a white eyeliner pencil along the lower waterline. Kit's lashes are rather long, but they still look pretty natural, so I'm just going to use Urban Decay's Perversion mascara and put that on the top and bottom lashes. So Kit's face is a little bit squarer than mine, but we can work at that. I'm going to use my trusty N.Y.C Pro Contour and Highlight Palette, or Highlight and Contour Palette to be exact. So I'm going to take, I don't really have names I don't think, these shades. This shade. So I run it along under my cheekbone, a little bit closer to my jawbone than usual. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this highlighting shade and hit the high points down the nose, forehead. Then for her blush, it's a little bit more natural, so I'm going to take this shade from Tarte, it's Feisty, and put that on the apples of the cheeks. Then I always set everything, or sculpt it out a little more, with MAC Studio Fix powder. And Kit's lip shade is very neutral, so I'm going to take this lipstick from Clinique. It's in the shade Bamboo Pink. And so we have our finished Kit Snicket look. Very natural, pretty quick, really nice everyday makeup. If you've watched this far, you clearly have an affinity for misery and discomfort, so then why don't you check out my other series of unfortunate events videos from season 1 and 2. Don't check out the blog, don't stay tuned for more. There's only more to spare coming in the rest of my looks from the third and final season of a series of unfortunate events. Thank you for watching. Bye.